Good day everyone! This presentation is about movements occurring a joint. So we will show you our dance presentation which includes the different types of movements occurring a joint. But before that, let's find out what are the different types of movements occurring a joint. So the different types of movements occurring a joint are flexion and extension, abduction and adduction, supination and pronation, internal and external rotation, ulnar and radial deviation, protraction and retraction, plantar flexion and dorsiflexion, circumduction, inversion and eversion, and elevation and depression. So let's not prolong it. Let us see the different types of movements occurring a joint we use in our dance.
The movement in this step is dorsiflexion. It is a flexion of the ankle that moves toward the upper back. The muscle involved here is the tibialis anterior. This movement is elbow flexion. It is the movement of the forearm towards the body by bending the elbow. The muscle involved here is the brachialis.
Can't tell me nothing, bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. Went from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance.
The movement in this step is shoulder extension. Shoulder extension occurs when humerus move backward from the rest of the body. The muscle involved is deltoid muscle.
Elevation is the upward movement of structures of the body. For example, elevation of a shoulder joint raises the corresponding arm vertically upwards rather than outwards to the side or in any other direction.
The movement in this step is what we call ulnar deviation, which is the movement of bending the wrist to the little finger, and the muscle involved is what we call extensor carpi ulnaris.
This movement is called radial deviation. It is the movement of bending the wrist to the thumb or radial bone side. The muscle involved here is the extensor carpi radialis.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long.
In circumduction, it is the movement of a body region in a circular manner, in which one end of the body region being moved stays relatively stationary while the other end describes a circle.
This movement is arm abduction. It is the movement away from the midline of the body. The muscle involved here is the supraspinatus.
Hip internal rotation occurs anytime you move your thigh bone inward, activating muscles such as the tensor fasciae latae, the upper gluteus muscles, and the inner thigh muscles.
External rotation is the rotation away from the center of the body. An example of this is bring your hip bone away from you to the side.
The movement in this step is pronation. Pronation occurs when shoulder move forward against something. The muscle involved is biceps brachii.
Diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance like. Hey.